I swear every time I unmute this stream, I get dumber. Now, to be fair, I contribute, but that's besides the point. Yeah, it's the same way I feel about when I unmute you on Twitter, cutie. I actually don't have you muted. Yeah, I don't do much on there. I mean, it's fairly washed out now, I feel like. I don't know. So many... I'll get, like, a random notification. And it'll be, like, some really spam body, you know, liking a tweet from 4 years ago. Okay. It was never that way before. Yeah. He did that by eliminating the comment section of his SNL skit with Wario. Yeah. Free speech advocate. Yeah, it's like this person's well, also, yeah, the verified feature. It's just it's like literally this will be studied in business class as a how to run something into the ground. Like, this will actually be a case study. There's no possible way that Elon acquiring Twitter will not be a case study in a business class. Like, it's impossible. It will absolutely be that. And the funny part is, what makes it, like, you can't really understand it until you understand his prior business affiliation, right? He tried to change PayPal to X forever ago, and they wouldn't let him. Once you understand that, and like how long that has been dragged out, you kind of more so understand the mind of this individual. Oh, it is hilarious. It's just, yeah, I don't even know what to say about it, because I know there are at least like 10 to 50 Elon meat riders in here that are like thinking about typing out, but they know they're like way outnumbered. So it is what it is. Your hero is not the hero you think, so sorry. The thing is, so you have to think about this. There are like extremely talented individuals in tech, right? And there are many people that could take on the same roles and probably be very stressed, probably extremely time consuming and stressful, but take on those roles and do it with much more competence than him. So think about how many talented, intelligent...
are going well.
They are going well. Thank you very much. I appreciate the 500. They're probably like very talented, intelligent individuals. Think about those people. And then look back at Daddy Elon. Think what you want. Okay, this is great. This is great. Think what you want as you sit on Twitch, right? Okay, as you are doing, watching someone play video games. Okay, so let's take a step back. So as you sit on Twitch watching someone play video games, as you sit on Twitch with the opposite, with the opposing opinion, watching someone play video games. Do we not see the irony in this? Like, is he intelligent? I'm sure. Is he good at running these businesses? No. Because if you look at who actually runs these, if you look at the actual talent and very experienced individuals that make these things run, the cogs in the machine, you will realize that your opinion is more than likely just, you know, a meat rider's opinion. No, it's to support content creators. I get that, and thank you. However, you saying what you said, it's ironic. That's all. What has he ever made? He didn't create PayPal. Correct, he didn't. He just acquired it because he was born in the money. He had a payment company that PayPal... Hold on. He had a payment... Yep. Yep. He was so fucking terrible to work with. He had to put his contract for leaving the company that he be listed as a founder and they obliged to get rid of him. Yes, exactly. He hasn't created anything. And when it comes to like actual like work, like tech work, apparently he's very unknowledgeable, inexperienced, essentially incompetent, right? He doesn't know. It's like Dunning-Kruger's. It's like when he talks about tech and like what it takes to like run Twitter, especially when he was trying to acquire it. It was all just wrong. Like he didn't know what went into it. He doesn't know anything about SpaceX, no. Be happy with the individuals that actually work on the rockets. I think SpaceX is awesome. Not because him, though. God. He doesn't do shit. It's so funny watching him talk about the back-end development of Twitter when he took over because he clearly didn't know what he was talking about. Yeah, exactly. Like he didn't know anything. But he would sit there and act like he did. But he just acquires these companies. He doesn't know anything about them. Okay, let me rephrase this. I have businesses I run. Okay. That I employ people and pay probably 3 times the amount. Okay, so you own real estate and then you have landlords. Okay. I don't actually know what you do. But I don't know if you pay more taxes than me. And I just am going to say that because you self-employment tax, I mean, unless you're self-employed, I pay more taxes than you if you're not self-employed. Now, the money-wise, probably not, because if you run 3 businesses, you probably make great money. But percentage, goddamn, it fucking sucks. Your volume control is actually garbage. Okay. So the thing is, would I destroy him in a debate about what? Probably not. Cock size, sure. Yeah. 33% tax is roughly 3 times more. 33? That's it? Is that actually roughly 3 times? No. 11% is not even a tax bracket, is it? Who pays 11% on tax? We all do. You pay the Oatsngoats 11% tax, but that's different. Yeah, my tax bracket is so ass, and then I pay an extra like 6.5%. There might even be 7% this year, I don't know. It's just terrible. Yeah, but what did he bring? What ideas has he brought that has actually like materialized into anything though? Because he had the Hyperloop, which was a failure, a demonstrable failure. He had his stupid ass tunnel idea, which is also a massive failure. However, like the company itself is probably good for things. Like tunnels need to be made, or hopefully better public transport than shuttling ass to mouth Teslas underneath a city at a snail's pace. It's that tunnel. I cringed so hard when I saw that video. It is such a fucking waste of money, resources, material, time. Holy hell. Yeah, so the thing is, the Boring Company. The Boring Company is great. Now tell me, what has he done in the Boring Company? Other than... Also, the tunnel's idea is just subways. I know. So this is what I'm trying to get at, cutie. What did he come up with? A subway? The shittiest version, which can funnel his EVs? Like, holy shit. Yeah. That's true, Valspree. What have I done other than press buttons and talk to you guys? Shit. So don't get me wrong, I like all of the ideas and the innovations, and I love SpaceX. I think it's awesome. But when you look at what he's actually done, it's not much at all. Other than just acquiring these companies or having a role. He doesn't do any of the technical stuff. He's not some innovator. The people that work on these are the innovators. Which I think is awesome. Yeah, he writes a check. Okay, I mean, yeah. Which you can argue that's great, I guess, if it couldn't have materialized without that check in any way. But other than that, to say he's like some sort of mastermind genius is ridiculous. Who's a mastermind genius? A Niv. You guys in your based opinions? We have based opinions, hell yeah. I'm gonna reset this one. Shake my head, argue just to argue, and half of you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Gibbles, then talk to me. You know his upbringing, right? The one he tries to deny. You know that he just acquires these companies. He doesn't do anything in these companies, tech-wise. Okay, then how is he some genius? He's just someone that has money that acquires these companies. And like Cutie pointed out earlier, that is then kicked out of somebody, not kicked out, but basically pushed out. You can still back something and have faith in the ideas. What does that have to do with him being intelligent? What does that have to... You can have faith in the ideas, and it's neat to have ideas. Right? And that's how a lot of progress is made. People will go, you're crazy, that won't work. And that's how progress is made. Like, just historically speaking, that is what happens. But tell me, what has he done then? What kind of forward thinking has he done that has sprouted anything? A Cybertruck? His original thought, the boring, the Tesla tunnel, they're all failures. The Hyperloop was stopped. The Hyperloop was completely stopped. I'm sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it didn't go anywhere. He had a bunch of teams of like either college graduates or there was like contests and stuff to see if they could make anything out of the boring company. But as far as I know, there was no actual technology that could do something like that. Or the Hyperloop, sorry if I said boring company. Turns out that when you try to create a vacuum with people in it, it's a little bit scary. I worked at McDonald's. Yeah, I'll take a Big Mac and a large fries, cutie. And I gotta see, who said that? Something about McDonald's. And yeah, we're just having a discussion. I just think that people that defend Elon so, like with their life, they bring out the shield and the sword and they say, "Stand back, my king. I will protect you." I think it's just misguided. It's like, put that energy towards the people that have actual innovation. And the thing is, I used to like Elon until I learned about basically his absolute failure behind these companies. And basically everything about him. Then I was like, oh, okay, well, turns out he's not any of those things. So why would I admire this individual that is none of these things? Yeah, I mean, sure, it's easy to judge a person on their failures alone. So then let's take a look at failures versus successes. Like what, you know? And the thing is here, I'm gonna say this. If you like someone, I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, shame on you or whatever. Like I'm trying to like not be just rude to Gibbles or anything. The best I can. You can like who you like. I just think it's good to be educated on the man that he is, I guess. Like, what has he done? What are his successes? What are his failures? What are his credentials? Does he do what he says he does? And then when you look at all of these things, you realize that turns out that it's smoke and mirrors. If you want to admire the man for acquiring these companies, which can then maybe progress the technology, then sure, I guess, but like, it's just another guy with money. I don't know. He's not actually, and the thing is, I would like Elon a lot more if he wouldn't act like he is the mastermind behind the technology in these companies. But he acts that way. You mean just like Bill Gates and Steve Jobs? You realize Bill Gates was like one of the first computer programmers, right? And that sounds kind of silly. But do you know anything about Bill Gates? Well, yeah, he had a partner. Was it just his partner? Didn't they use punch cards? And I'm also not a Bill Gates meat rider. I'm just saying, like, as far as I know, he's actually done some things, but maybe it's just stolen valor from what's his face? Because yeah, he had a partner as well. Yeah, for all I know, and if that's the case, then I don't give a shit. I don't have any ties to any individual. Oh wait, no, Cutie, are you unmasking people in my chat? All right, let's take it easy now. Whoa, we're all getting mad now. All I saw Cutie was saying the mask comes off, and I saw something about vaccines. So maybe we're getting a little bit rowdy. Okay, the community notes are actually the best thing that happened. That's the only thing. Okay, wait, I thought Happy was joking this entire time. Because that is such a fucking idiotic thing to say. If you're serious, Happy Minas. I don't know. I thought you were joking. Because that is insane. That is mask off right there. That's yeah, like that is just denying all of the like history behind mRNA shit. Like you don't even know what you're talking about if you say that. So that's why I assumed it was a joke at first. But maybe not. I don't know. All right, everyone, take it easy. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit back. We're gonna take a deep, deep breath. Now you're gonna hold that breath for about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay? Okay, so yeah, Happy Minas is joking. Okay. There's no way that's not a joke. I refuse to believe that it's anything but a joke.